Praise Yah. Hallelujah. It's your boy Yahudah. And I'm back with another one. Back with another episode of Word of Mouth. We're going to have a little Torah talk. We're going to have a little Torah talk, y'all. Open discussion about some of these important topics. I got my line open. Guests are invited on this particular live stream of Living Water. We're having Torah talk, guys. I'm one of them type of people that like to keep business I like to keep business among family. You know what I mean? I like when family handle the business instead of outsiders. If y'all can feel where I'm coming from. And then I had a couple guests who might join as well. So I'm gonna keep on the lookout for them. Shalom to everybody who coming and going. If you coming and if you going, much love and respect to you and your family. This is the episode of Word of Mouth. And we're having a little Torah talk, guys. We having some scripture reading. And we bringing out a couple of truths. Sharing information as well. Make sure y'all have y'all pens and paper ready. Because we finna get it in. We definitely finna get it in. Much love and respect. Love and respect to everyone out there tuning in. Much love and respect to everybody out there tuning in. Salakia. Let's get back. Okay, cool. Much love and respect everybody tuning in. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Whether it's morning, noon, whatever time of the day it is, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to my co-host, Devanya, way out in the Caribbean Islands in St. Vincent. Shout out to Benny Smith. Shout out to Tony Picasso, Hugo, all my friends down there at Suite 704. We holding it down in Illinois, y'all. Yeah, we about to get it in, guys. We definitely about to get it in. Much love and respect to everybody coming in. Much love and respect to everybody coming in. Yes, sir. Praise Yah. I'm so happy that y'all gave us life. We all here. Another day to get it right, y'all. Life is about getting better. Life is about getting better every day, guys. Every day is about getting better. All right. Let's go over a couple scriptures. I'm gonna start off Isaiah. We're gonna start off Isaiah 46 and 9. We're gonna start out Isaiah 46 and 9. We about to get some scriptures in here, y'all. Because life is about getting better. Okay? And what I recommend for you guys, and you know, in the pursuit of happiness and success in life, to get closer to the Most High. That's your number one cheat code. That's your number one source of power, of strength, of everything. Get closer to the Most High. Get closer to the Most High. When I say the Most High, to be specific, I'm talking about the power of Israel, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to be specific. Get closer to the Most High. How do you get closer to the Most High? Get into these scriptures. Everything that you're doing in life, guys, is fine. Just find some time to show some appreciation to the Most High. Show some time to show some appreciation. Find time to show appreciation to the Most High, guys. Shalom. Okay, I'll send you one here. I'll send you one here. You can join it. Join it if you want. If not, you can chill in the comments. No pressure. There you are. There you are. Shalom. Shalom. Everybody show April Flowers some love, please. Show April Flowers some love. Everyone who comes in, please give her a follow, please. She does follow back. How you doing? Finally gotcha. Finally gotcha.
I had went into someone else's live. He's also on the same page, Old Testament only, and I was kind of like tuning in. Yeah.
Nice. I'm trying to turn you up a little bit. I don't know why you're so low on my end.
Really? I don't know.
Speak a little bit.
Hello?
See, that's a crime of having a sweet angel voice. Can barely hear you.
Stop.
you know, just imagine this, I'm pretty sure y'all did all this stuff on purpose. You can have someone who has a sweet voice, reading the words of Yah to you. That's what you guys want in y'all life. Take my word for it. That's what y'all want. Get you a sister with a sweet voice that's reading the scriptures with you. A family to pray together, stay together.
That's so true.
If everybody who coming and going, if y'all agree to that, put the hands up there. Give me the hands. A family to pray together, stay together. Give me the prayer hands. A family to pray together, stay together. And in the midst of y'all doing that, make sure y'all pray tonight. Everybody who come in, make sure you pray tonight. And I'm going to pray for you, and I'm going to pray for your family as well.
Oh, yeah. You know I'm always praying for you and yours.
Oh, thank you. Listen, everybody who's coming and going, everybody who has ears to see, I would prefer you guys pray for me. Don't worry about hearting me and all that stuff. Just pray for me, please. And I pray for you as well. Okay, so when you was just joining, I was just about to bring out Isaiah 46 and 9.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get it.
I get excited.
Let's get it. Don't get me excited now. I can't calm down when I get too excited. Isaiah 46 and 9, guys. This is an episode of Word of Mouth. And we're having a little Torah talk, open discussion with my very, very, very special guest, April Flowers, in the building, y'all. It's going down. And April, could you tell the people where you're from?
So I live in Alabama. I'm from Alabama. Yeah.
Shout out to Alabama, y'all. Shout out to Alabama. All our brothers and sisters out there. Nice. I'll get we'll have an opportunity for me to give I want you to have an opportunity to give your testimony at a later date.
Okay, cool.
She has a very special story, guys. She and it's going and I believe that her testimony can really strengthen young women to to step in their greatness.
Yeah.
So that's
I
gonna
hope
that
so.
no, it will. Trust me, it will.
Okay.
We're here for each other.
Yes.
We're here on we're here on purpose, not accident.
Yeah, that's true.
We all here on purpose and not an accident, y'all. If you hear you're here on purpose because you need to hear this information, guys. The information I'm giving you right now, this is very important information. This is information involving salvation, guys. This is involving salvation. Let's go. We're gonna go Isaiah 46 and 9. I'll read this one, okay? I don't know if you're in a position to read or not tonight a little bit.
Put it so I can go
Say it again.
turn it off. Hold on, let me see. Can I figure it out? Yeah, it keeps turning off for some reason. I don't know why.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Don't you worry. I'm gonna read it. We're gonna go Isaiah 46 and 9, guys. Remember the former things of old, for I am Yah, and there is no other. I am I am Yah, there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient time things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure, calling a bird of prey from the east, the man who executes my counsel from the far country. Indeed, I have spoken it. I will also bring it to pass. I have purposed it. I also do it. What I just say, guys, everything is on purpose. Nothing is an accident. Nothing is a coincidence. The coincidence doesn't exist in the Hebrew thought. It doesn't even exist. It's not a thing. Who's that down there? Dorothy Jean Thompson. Much love and respect to you, Dorothy. Much love and respect, Dorothy. How you doing down there? Much love and respect to you and your family. I pray that the Most High increase you abundantly, Dorothy. Con. What you think about that? What you think about that, April? I'm gonna go back to. Let me go back to verse 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am Elohim Yah, and there is none other. You hear that? I want you guys to understand something. The Most High is he he does not deal with idolatry. He does not deal with that level of unloyalness and that level of like it's just wrong. We supposed to be married to Yah. So basically, we out here whoring around with all these idols. We're giving all of our energy that the Most High deserve to these idols. What do you say to that, April?
Oh yeah, that's so true. I mean, a good majority of the world is giving their energy to idols, a thing of nothingness. As the Most High Creator says, He is one. There is no other. It can never be. You know, and once you realize that and go back and read the law, you'll understand it more, and you'll do away with the idol.
Um,
Hmm.
so what I want you guys to understand also, these wicked people that we're going against and that's going against the Most High, they're very smart. Please do not underestimate the enemy. Do not underestimate the enemy. Anybody can be tricked. I can be tricked. Anybody can be tricked. Don't 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 lie to yourself. No one is no one is above. these scriptures, and no one is bigger than the program, guys. If you fall, if you, so what I'm telling you guys, anybody can be tricked and think that idol is actually God. I don't think anybody is a bad person. I think, let me say this: there is no good and bad. There's no good and bad as far as I'm concerned. There's obedient and disobedient. Okay, don't look at it as good and bad, because if you look at it in good as if you look at it like good and bad, it can it can hold you back in certain ways. Meaning, some people that think that they're too far gone. Some people think that they did too much bad and they can't get back to being good. That's incorrect. Okay, and I have scriptures to back that up. I'm not just saying this stuff. I'm going to show you guys. Okay. Um. Let me get the 10. Let me get that verse 10 as well. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient time things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all of my pleasures, calling a bird of prey from the east, a man who execute my counsel from the far country. Indeed, I have spoken it, I will also bring it to pass. I have purposed it, I will also do it. So I brought this scripture out because I want you guys to know. And the Most High also, when you read the scripture, the Most High warned you of all these things that's to come in the future. Nothing happens. Nothing happens, guys, without warning. This is the reason why you have to pay attention to the warning. You have to pay attention to what's going on in your life. Pay attention to what's going on in your life. If you're a woman who constantly getting with men and it's constantly going bad, you know, start to switch up what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? You can't do the same thing and expect results. You can't do the same thing and expect different results, guys. Okay? So what I'm saying to you guys is, if you don't study the scriptures, if you don't stay in tune with Yah, praying, fasting, reading, you're gonna be tricked. Like, they got all type of stuff nowadays that'll trick you. How do you know when you're seeing something, if it's AI or if it's actually a bomb that's hitting the ground? How do we know? It's that bad where you don't know. Which, if you're looking at something, sometimes you don't know if you're looking at AI or if you're looking at the actual thing of something that's natural, right? Right or wrong, April?
Oh yeah, that's so true. Just like Pharaoh, he was pretty much mimicking everything that Moses was able to do as well. All the deception that's going on around here, it's like hard to know what's real or not, you know.
Uh, Much love, Dorothy. Dorothy said, I was checking her comments. Dorothy said, none above God. Praise Yah.
Yeah.
Praise Yah, Dorothy. You on to something, Dorothy. You on to something now. Much love and respect to everybody who's tuning in, everybody who's watching right now. Much love and respect. I'm following everybody who's watching me. I'm following you right now. April, if you don't mind, follow them, and could you guys please follow each other? Let's gather together. It's about gathering together, guys. Let's gather together. Um, I want to go to let's go to verse 45. It's all over Isaiah. Look, Isaiah, we're gonna can we April, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can we please go and holler at Isaiah for a little while? Could we hang with Isaiah for a little while? You got a little time to hang with Isaiah?
Sure, sure.
Because he, listen, he said he here for a fun time, not a long time.
Let's see.
We're gonna go back to verse 45 and 5. We're gonna go verse 45, chapter 45, verse 5. So for everybody who's just tuning in, this is an episode of Word of Mouth, where we bring all the information verbally, either from the person or the relative of the person, where we bring in real, true Black history. How do you get true, real Black history? By going to the place and talking to the people, talking to the relatives, right? And we bring in testimonies. We bring in reaction videos. And then we also bring in videos like this, Torah Talk, open discussion. This video is open for anybody who want to join. These are the videos where you can join. A lot of my videos are not joinable. These are the ones that's acceptable. These are the ones that's, where I will, allow people to join. Everybody who joins on my platform, guys, it's about love your neighbor as you love yourself. As you enter this platform, as you enter this live stream of flowing water. You like that, April?
Oh, yes, of course.
This is a live stream. This is a live stream of living water.
Bringing out that truth.
Oh yeah, we swimming, baby. I'm floating. I ain't even swimming. I ain't wasting no energy. I'm floating. I love the water because it feels so good.
Wow, look at you.
Oh, I feel good. I feel amazing.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do is, because it's a big old pool and there's enough room for everybody to join me. The water warm, guys. Come on, get on in here. The water is warm. Come on in, y'all. Because at the same time of swimming, you also are baptized, getting baptized as well. Because one thing about the Torah, guys, the Torah is layered. And I talked to a sister. I had it was a sister here on TikTok. I forget her name. Salakia. It's a sister on here that I was on here with, and she said something that was very, very interesting and very deep. She said the Torah is multidimensional. This was a young woman too, and when she said that, it opened up floodgates in my mind, and it just opened me up. I said, "Yo, it's a multidimensional facts." So with that, in the spirit of that great sister, it's multidimensional, guys, right? So it's that's why I say, as you swimming in it, it feels good, but you baptizing in it as well. But then you go to different parts of it, you can drink it, right?
Yeah.
And then the other parts you just bathe in it. So that's the way the Torah work. When you read it, guys, have a mind state that this is going to mean multiple things. That's why when people have debates or arguments, in my mind, I'll be like, both of y'all right. And some people don't understand what I mean by that. But it's that means it means more than one thing. That's the way our language is. That's the way the understanding and breakdowns are. And it's very deep and very layered. What do you say to that, April? You have anything for that?
Yeah, the Torah definitely would quench your thirst. It you always can discover something new. And with the laws, even with the prophets, every time you read it, you discover something new. So yeah.
Come. So we're gonna go to 45 and 5. We're gonna keep this party going. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 5. Actually, I'm gonna start at verse 1. Let's get some context, guys. I'm gonna start at 45 and 1. Let's get some context. Let's take this journey with me. Thus saith the Lord, to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I have held to subdue nations before him, and loose the armor of kings, to open before him the double doors, so that the gates will not be shut. I will go before you and make the crooked places straight. I like I always liked it that. I always loved that line right there. Y'all can't tell me y'all got bars. Hey yo, y'all got bars though. That's a bar. I love the way y'all say stuff. I like how he put things. Salakia, Salakia. Open to open before him the double doors, so that the gate will not be shut. I will go before you and make the crooked places straight. I will break in pieces the gate of bronze and cut the bars of iron. I will give you the treasures of darkness and hidden riches of the secret places. Ooh, it's hidden treasures and secret places? What? I'm finna do what y'all say. You hear me? Y'all all, everybody always talking about, I'm finna join the Illuminati to get money. I don't gotta join the Illuminati. Y'all got some money. Y'all got stuff up in these hidden places. I'm just gonna keep being good.
Yeah.
What about you, April?
Oh, for sure. It's definitely gonna pay off, but we want to be righteous. We want to do good. So yeah.
They gonna tell me, look, April. This one dude inboxed me talking about some. He said he the Illuminati. He said he the enlightened one. He said he want to help me with my dreams or something like that.
Oh wow.
I told him, I say, you better be careful. Be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful. How in the hell you gonna help me? How you gonna help me? You need to get the Illuminati off your back. Who you think you talking to? Listen, it's just like the movie. Listen, guys. No, do not give your power away. Don't give your power away. These people have no power. They run around here on borrowed power. They're trying to get more power. What? How in the hell they gonna give you something that they don't even get? These are the things that they offer. These are the traps. This is how they trap you. Don't tell me he can offer they can offer me this and offer me that. Excuse me. Could you imagine that, April? How you gonna offer somebody something that I already got what I want?
I know, right? Yeah. I mean, to know the Most High Creator, I mean, you're rich already. I mean, seriously, because a lot of people don't know the Most High Creator. They're out here, of course, like we were talking about, worshiping these idols and stuff. So, yeah.
So just a message to you guys: don't give away your power. It's just like a lot of these movies are depicting real life. These directors and producers and people who write these stories, they're not that creative. This is not made up stuff. A lot of this stuff is real. It's like okay, y'all. April, you ever remember that vampire? You remember the concept of vampires in, as far as movies go? That you have to invite them in.
Oh, yeah.
Just like everything, you have to invite these people in. They entice you to invite them in.
Right.
The power is given to them, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't give away your power.
What is that movie?
It's a new one that came out that was like that called Sinners.
Yes. What's it called? Sinners?
That's the one with that's the one when they was the musicians, the twin guys, Michael B. Jordan, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't twins. It was the twins in the movie, but it was Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, they definitely had to invite them in first.
That's the concept of vampires. All vampire movies are the same. You gotta invite them in, but how do you kill them? Silver, garlic, or stake to the heart, right? Sunlight. Just like these. Look, who else can't handle sunlight and drink blood?
Who else can't handle sunlight and drink blood?
Yeah. First name start with E.
Wow.
Anyway, 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 we ain't gonna talk about the vampires right now. We're gonna go. You know what? Let's stay in Isaiah. Let's go 44. I'm gonna go down. We started at 46. We at 45. Let's go to 44. Let's go to 44 and 6. How about that? Hold on, wait a minute. No, let me continue with 45. Salakia. Let me continue with 45. I wasn't done with that. Okay. Let's see. I was at hidden riches of secret places, that you may know that I am Yah, who called you by your name. I am Elohim of Israel. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel my elect, I have even called you by your name. I have named you, though you have not known me. I am Yah. There is no other. There is no God beside me. I will grid you. There is no God beside him, y'all. This is not the Greeks where they have 300 some gods. This is not the Muslims where they have 300 some gods. No offense to anyone. Listen, no offense to anyone. I don't have to offend anyone to uplift my power, Yah. I don't have to put nobody down to uplift Yah. I don't have to put nobody down to uplift Yah. I'm just speaking on the truth. I'm just speaking on the truth. Please do not kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger, wicked people. Don't kill the messenger, y'all like people. Am I a rebel in a world who is a rebel to Yah? Am I the bad guy? If the world think the Most High is bad, am I bad for following the Most High? What you think, April?
No, you're definitely not bad. You're definitely doing the right thing.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. And you know what, Rachel? I mean, you know what, April? Think about this. I'm here with every episode of Word of Mouth. I'm gonna kill a lie at a time. One of the biggest lies and one of the biggest misconceptions is our women ain't supportive. We got the most supportive women ever.
Of course.
Out of every woman born, our sisters is the most supportive and submissive and just got our back. And we're gonna rid the world of all those lies, trying to put them down and not give them respect. We're gonna give them proper respect, guys. As long as I'm around, we're gonna give them proper respect, because it's a huge misconception that our women, they're not submissive, they're not supportive. Don't mistake strength. Don't mistake strength from, like, what's wrong with strength though? What's wrong with? Oh, let me guess. Some people are uncomfortable with powerful women because they weak. Is it because they weak? Can a weak? Let me ask you this, April. Do you think a weak man can handle a strong woman?
No, no.
So
Mm-mm.
what? So what does a weak man do with that situation? Does he make her weak so he can be over her? What happens in that situation?
Yeah, I think that he will work on her self-esteem and trying to make her feel like, her words don't matter, things like that. But if he would listen to what's coming out her mouth, he would understand she's not there to bring him down. She's there to, even though he's a weak man or whatever, she's trying to make him stronger. She's trying to bring that out of him, but I guess it's not taken in the right way.
Yo, Yana, Yana, Shalom, Yana, Shalom, Yana. Much love and respect to you, everybody who's joining. Much love and respect to everybody who came, everybody who went, everybody who stayed. I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Let me make sure that I go up here and let me make sure I follow everyone. The biggest. Shout out to the biggest. Much love and respect to you. Much love and respect. Much love and respect to everybody who's joining. If you're coming in, if you're going, feel free to leave a comment. I'm checking all the comments. I will respond to you. Much love and respect to everybody.
You know what? They probably got you in purgatory land. Like you say that they keep on kicking you or banning you and stuff like that. So they'll only let so many people come in.
Yeah, that's cool though. This is what I want them to know. I'm never gonna watch my mouth. For one.
Right.
For two, I'll talk to myself. Don't think that listen, I'm gonna turn up on you. Listen, I don't play. Don't threaten me with a fun time. Because if you play with me, I'm gonna turn up. I'm not to be played with. Go, you know what you do? Go play with somebody else who I don't know, doing whatever. Because we over here doing the work of the Most High. If you interfere, it's gonna be trouble for you. And I'm pressing full charges. I'm not playing around with y'all. This is what I do all day, every day. I ain't got time to play with nobody. This not a game to me. We talking about like right now. We in Isaiah. We talking about how we talking about salvation. You think I'm playing? Like April, what's wrong with them?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess they just don't want to hear truth.
Y'all gonna hear it. They gonna hear it. They gonna hear it. Cause the moment I separate from my body, somebody else gonna do the work. It doesn't matter. You can't stop it. You silly trying to stop it. This a most happy. Hey, look, this is y'all party. And look, that's our father. That's our father. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't really care because it's not y'all father. I understand why the world doesn't care because it's not y'all father. Israel is a witness. That means that we're the only one that know. We're the only one that got the laws. We're the only one that got all the information. Yeah, y'all got the book, but you don't understand it. And we're trying to show you guys. Let us do our job. You do your job. How about that? How about that? Could we do our job, please? In peace. That's what my music about. That's what my campaign about. Let my people go. So we can do our work. So we can clean this world up so they won't get destroyed. Y'all messing it up. We don't control factories. We don't bring drugs in America. Y'all messing it up. So how about this? Won't y'all allow us to pray so he won't blow this whole thing up? Or maybe he should. Maybe he should just hide us and just blow it up anyway. What you think, April? Maybe it's beyond repair. Y'all ever heard of a place called Sodom and Gomorrah? You ever heard of that place? America make that place look like a cupcake land. America makes Sodom and Gomorrah look like, hey, all we can do is pray. All we can do is pray because America make Sodom and Gomorrah look like a park.
Yeah, you know, the Most High Creator is definitely angry because if he did that with Sodom and Gomorrah, where the angels they came down and they went in the city to look around to see if it was as bad as it was, and the Most High judged the place. So imagine how he feels today about what's going on now. My goodness.
I mean, you got men running around here with breasts.
Oh
You
yeah.
got women running around here with balls. I mean,
Yeah.
that's I mean, it's just a scary place. I mean, I mean, and then you have so you know let's take let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that situation in Sodom and Gomorrah. Let's take a look at that Sodom and Gomorrah situation because where's that at? Where's that at, April?
I don't know the actual scripture where it's at, but I know it's in Genesis.
Yeah. I'm almost there. You want to speak on that? The current state. What about the pride? First of all, let me tell y'all something. This year right here, everything coming back. I'm sick of it. Y'all got a lot of nerve. You're gonna talk about some pride. Then you're gonna take the no. You tried to take the rainbow. You tried to take the rainbow. Y'all know what that represents. Now guess what? I got a challenge for everybody on this live. I got a challenge for everybody on this live. I want you to ask your kids in the morning, what does a rainbow represent? Don't tell them nothing. Just ask them that question. What does a rainbow represent? If they say something gay, your kid is being victimized. Don't say nothing. Just ask them. Hey, baby, what do a rainbow mean? If they say anything involving anything gay, your kid has been victimized. They should know that. So you're gonna try to take something good and make it evil. How dare you try to take the rainbow? How dare you try to take the rainbow? Y'all know what's going on with the rainbow. You ain't taking the rainbow. I guarantee you. Watch this. Because don't know no color belongs to you. You're not gonna take the rainbow because the rainbow represents the Most High not flooding the earth again. This is a specific thing that He put down. Don't let don't let somebody else make you disrespect the Most High. Everybody who live in an alternative lifestyle, if you're a homosexual, I do not hate you. If you're a homosexual, I do not hate you at all, not even a little bit. What I'm telling you is there is no such thing as good and evil. There is only obedient and disobedient. Cease to do evil and walk in righteousness. Cease to do evil and walk in righteousness. This is what I tell you. In love, I don't hate you. If something traumatic happened to you in the past, we understand it's okay. That happened with sick ass pedophiles. You've been victimized just like everybody else too. So all the victims need to get together. If you need me to come with y'all, I'll come with y'all. All the victims get together and strengthen each other. Don't continue in the thing that they made y'all do. Don't continue in what they made. They made y'all do that stuff. That's not who you are though. That's not who you are. Step back into your righteousness. There is no good and evil. There is no good or bad. There is obedient and disobedient. If you cease to do evil, leave that wickedness alone, and walk in righteousness, you will be forgiven. There is a chance for you. It's not over for you. You got anything to say on that, Rachel? I mean, I keep saying Rachel. I'm sorry, April.
Miss Rachel.
No, yeah, we're gonna have to. That's funny, right? But there is a Rachel in the scriptures. I might have to bring that out as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring out the Rachel. I'm gonna bring out the Rachel next because I just said it twice, so it had to be. It's a purpose for that. But I want you to speak on the So I want you guys to know something. I have a, a, a large amount of people that talk to me about these things. I got people that I grew up with who been molested before. They don't want to live their lifestyle no more, but it's like sometimes they feel like they're too far gone. I tell them all the time, there is no such thing as too far gone. If you wake up in the morning, you have another chance to get it right. The Most High love you too. Because guess what? You supposed to step into your greatness. Everybody got a bad past. Everybody did things in the past. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. There is no good or bad. There's only obedient and disobedient. You're being disobedient. That's all. But it's not like saying you can't be obedient. You just being disobedient. Because if that wasn't the case, you will die. And once you die, you can't get forgiveness. It's over. It's judgment time. While you living, you have time. I'm not here to tear people down. I'm here to lift you up, everybody. If you don't want to be lifted up, if you ain't on that type of time, be gone. We dealing with the people who trying to get their life together. The people who actually care about their salvation. Much love and respect to everybody who's coming in. Everybody who's staying with me. If you have came, if you left, if you stayed, much love and respect to you and your family. I pray that you have much success in your life. But in the pursuit of happiness, find Yah. In the pursuit of happiness, find Yah. Find time to find Yah. You like in the midst of all the other things that you're doing, all of that stuff is possible because Yah made it possible. Show appreciation. You don't have to. You don't have to. It's a thing called free will, guys. You don't have to. It's a thing called free will. I'm not here to convince anyone of anything. I'm here to spark the thought. Because my love is so great for you guys. This is what I do. I'm here for you 24/7. What you got? What you got on that?
So I was just gonna say, yeah, knowing the creator, the potter, is everything. That's really the key to life and living. And once you know that, it's like you just want to be after the Most High's heart, like King David.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay, I think I found the Sodom and Gomorrah. Hmm. Because I want you guys to understand that life is about getting better. In life, you're gonna want to get a relationship with the Most High, because if you don't have a relationship with the Most High, you're not gonna have any warning or protection. So we're living in America. America currently is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, and a lot of other things too. But we focusing on the Sodom and Gomorrah part. They got me really pissed off that they messing with the rainbow. Excuse my language. And they trying to turn things that's good to evil, and they trying to manipulate our children. Because why do children need to know about same sex anyway in grammar school? If we're promoting kids, are we promoting kids to have sex now? Is that what it is? Or are you prepping them for the pedophiles? Why do kids need to know about sex? Like, why do they need to know anyway? Say, back in the day, they said safe sex is no sex. Eh, right or wrong? You don't remember they used to say that safe sex is no sex.
Yeah.
But nowadays, safe sex is putting your little kid on birth control. Let me tell you guys something. If you put your little bitty daughter on birth control, you are destroying her menstrual cycle. The woman body is cleansed with the menstrual cycle. Y'all set that up. You don't have to buy nothing. It cleanses itself, okay? When you put your little bitty daughter on birth control, it throws that all out. Don't let these witch and warlock pharmacists, doctors, these are witches. Go to the, you go, listen, if you have to pay for a pain pill, why would a Plan B pill be free? When they suck the dead baby out your body, where the dead baby go? When you go to hospital, why when they need to draw blood, why do they get 18 fucking samples? Excuse my language. I'm just asking. Why do they need so much blood? Uh uh Planet Parenthood. Planet Parenthood. Huh? I I get listen. My heart goes out. My heart goes out. I am not here to make nobody feel bad. I'm here to expose lies. I'm here to expose lies and awaken our minds. Stay the hell out of Planet Parenthood. It is no good for us. They trying to kill us. Don't y'all get it? Look, violating warning, restricting my audience. I don't give a damn. Restrict them. I don't care. So as soon as I talk about don't abort your babies, now you're restricting my thing. I don't give a damn. You can take the whole fucking thing. Excuse my language. See what I'm saying? This is why I don't like to begin on certain stuff, because they get to doing this type of stuff, you know? But it's fine though, because I'm not in control of this. I don't run TikTok. It's a group of people that run it and want certain things said. They want certain things said. The problem is I'm not watching my mouth. That's a problem. So if you want me to stop talking about pedophiles, you might as well snatch my shit right now. Excuse my language. Because I'll guarantee you I'm not stopping. How about this? Stop excuse my language. Stop messing with babies and I'll stop talking about it. How about that? You can't threaten me. You can't, listen, you can't take something. I don't got nothing to take. hey, hey, April, I don't got nothing to take. What you gonna take for somebody who ain't got nothing to take?
Well, they definitely can take away the creator from you.
How about they take those people to jail? You'll violate me on a video, but you ain't gonna do nothing about the people that's actually doing it. Look, right on time for Sodom and Gomorrah. Right on cue, guys. Let's go. This is another episode of Word of Mouth, where TikTok likes to mute and mess with me. They like to get me worked up, guys. I'm really listen, you can ask April. Me and April known each other for years. I'm really a humble, calm guy. I don't usually get like this until people mess with me, until people be trying to. This is a thing, guys. It's a thing called Ruach, right? It's a thing called Ruach, right? And the Most High put it on us. And we can't control ourselves or our mouth sometimes. Please forgive me, TikTok. Huh? Forgive me, TikTok. I'm not in control of my mouth right now. Y'all has taken control of my body. I'm not even in control of myself. You have to take it up with the Most High. It's not my fault, TikTok. Please don't bar me. Please don't restrict me. Look, I see it right there. It says restriction. Ooh, it's restriction. Ooh. Ooh. See, I'm explaining something to you guys. I'm a top tier crash out. I'm a top tier crash out. Please don't tempt me. This is not Kuta. This is not Kuta Kente. I'm gonna tell you right now. This Daniel. Remember when Daniel prayed right in the window. He ain't give a damn. They talking about some you can't show reference to nobody but the king. April, you recall this story?
Yeah.
What did they tell him?
Yeah, they were basically telling him that he would have to eat the king's food and all that stuff. He was like, "No, I'm gonna eat my own food and drink my own drink." So yeah, he went against what was required of him.
Could you do me a favor? Could you, while I read this Sodom and Gomorrah, could you find that that Daniel scripture we talk about? Could you find that for me while I read this?
Okay, I might go off of the thing.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so let me read this Sodom and Gomorrah, guys. Now the two angels came to Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting at the gate of Sodom. When Lot saw them, he rose to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. And he said, "Hear now, my lords, please turn in your servant's house and spend the night, and wash your feet. Then you may rise early and go your way." And they said, "No, but we will spend the night in your open square. But he insisted strongly, so they turned in to him and entered his house. Side note, guys, this is just a side note. These particular, they call them angels, but they actually, better term is messengers. These messengers look like humans. There's no like when you read the scripture, you can tell that Lot thought that they was just regular people. So that this is a side note to know that some messengers look like me and you. All messengers don't look the same. When I say messenger, I'm talking about so-called angels. All so-called angels don't look the same. Some so-called angels look like us. In this instant, Lot didn't know that they was angels. He thought that they was regular men. So what I'm saying to you guys, this is proof that some angels look like regular people. I'm gonna continue. And then also notice he insisted. You see the humbleness of Lot. He insisted that these guys come in the house. They was just gonna, they was gonna settle for just sleeping outside in the court. They said the court. I'm guessing that that's outside.
That's scriptures, Daniel 6:10.
Okay, Daniel 6:10, and Daniel 6:10. Could you find one more for me? Find the scripture about Rachel, because I kept calling you Rachel. I want to bring that out. That's significant to me.
Which one?
About Rachel and Leah. Okay. It's in Genesis, I believe.
Okay.
That's very significant scripture. Hey, much love and respect, everybody coming in. I really appreciate you guys. I really, really appreciate you guys. Much love and respect. Don't worry about hearts. Don't worry about tapping nothing. Please pray for me. Don't worry about hearts. Don't worry about tapping nothing. Please pray for me. Let me continue, guys. Okay, so he insisted strongly. So they turned into him and entered the house. Then he made them a feast and baked unleavened bread, and they ate. Now, before they laid down, the men, and notice that they ate. So these angels ate food. And before they laid down, the men of the city and the men of Sodom, both old and young, all the people from every quarter surrounded the house. Here you go with this mob. Here's this mob of Sodom. This whole mob of Sodom surrounded the house. And they called out Lot and said to him, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us that we may know them carnally." So I want you guys to understand something. These guys just got in town. These dudes from Sodom were so thirsty. Like, how did they, like Rachel? See, here I go with this Rachel again. How did they know that they was there? Think about it. They just got there. How did the whole time? So basically, the people who probably lived around Lot saw them going there, and they told everybody else, and they just all came. Like these dudes are just thirsty and wicked.
It's some new men in town.
What?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Always, and side note to everyone, no matter if you read something many times before, always read it again. This information is like new to me. I read this all the time. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? What do you think about that? What do you say about, like, going back and refining things that you read before? You'll get more information on it. I recommend that, guys. Much love and respect, everybody coming in. Much love and respect. Make sure you guys follow each other. This page is about gathering together. This platform is about gathering together. Make sure that you guys like each other. We're building a platform of people who follow the Most High in righteousness, in sincerity, and in truth. We don't deal with the hate amongst each other. So if you get down how we get down, if you love your neighbors, you love yourself like we love our neighbors, we love ourselves, add each other, follow each other. Let's rebuild. Let's tear down all of the crap that they got on TikTok that don't matter. All the stuff that TikTok that doesn't matter. We get rid of that and we rebuild. Because it's always going to be negative and positive. It has to be negative and positive. So let me rephrase that. We're not going to get rid of anybody's stuff. I don't want to tear anybody's stuff down. We're just going to fill it with positivity. They can have their negative stuff over there. We're gonna fill the room with positivity over here, with love for each other, with love of the Most High that's given to each other. The love of the Most High I give to you. This isn't fake love. This isn't I'm trying to get in your panties love. This isn't I'm trying to get in your pocketbook love. This is sincere love of Yah that I give to you freely, guys. You know why? You know why I love everybody? You know why I love y'all like I love myself? It's because I realized a long time ago, we are one. Man, woman, and child is one. That's not three people. It's one. You are your son. You are your granddad. That's why you should never let your people fail. You should never treat your people like crap because that's you. You're treating yourself like crap. That's self-hate. You understand? Okay, let me continue. Where was I at? Sodom and Gomorrah. And they called to Lot and said to him, where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out so we can know them. So Lot went out to them through the doorway and shut the door behind him and said, please, my brethren, do not do such wickedly. See, now I have two daughters who have not known a man. Please let me bring them out to you, and you may do to them as you wish. Do you guys see the love that he had in his heart? Do you see the love that he had in his heart? What person you know will give his daughter in that situation? Only thing that he was concerned with was them not breaking Yah's laws. He said, please don't do that wickedness. Please. I will even give you my daughter. Please, bro. Come on, bro. This is a different type of people. We're not there, guys. And these people have a lot more years to live to learn these things, so I understand that, but we're not there. We're not there. And the only thing we can do is read these stories and get in tune with this stuff and get our spirit more in tune with that frequency. Get aligned with this frequency here. That's the key here. But it's fitting for the pedophiles to restrict me and get mad at me, and I bring out the Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, I'm not sure if the person who restricted me is of Sodom, or I'm not sure if they're of a Gomorrah. But I know they got mad that I'm talking about pedophiles, and they restricted me. So what do? I bring out Sodom and Gomorrah. What y'all thought this was? Y'all ain't stopping nothing. You ain't slowing nothing down. All you really doing is making me more mad, and I'm gonna turn up more. Yeah, we don't play around here. This the lion's den. We don't play around here. This word of mouth. This Yahudah talking to you. I don't play around. Y'all gonna find out. And guess what? I'm already raising my kids to be just like me. Everybody else who following Yah, we have the same Ruach Kadash. This is not just me. This is all of us that follow Yah. We all like this. Okay. Let's did you find the Rachel? The Rachel and Leah?
Yes, it's Genesis 29 and 16 through 18.
This is very important, guys. This is very, very important in our community. This is, let me tell you guys, I'm so happy to have you guys with me. Thank you so much. I don't care if you came for 2 seconds. Thank you. Watch it later when you have at your convenience. Watch it later. Listen to it while you're at work. You know what I mean? Genesis, y'all see she just posted that Genesis 29, 16 to 18. When you guys watch my videos, please take notes. Let the video be a betterment for your betterment. When you watch my videos, please take notes. Have your Bible. Does it say have your scriptures? Have your paper, have your pencil, have your pen. Take notes. A lot of you guys take notes on tablets. A lot of you guys take notes on phones. Make copies on paper just in case we don't have power one day. If you have Bibles on ebooks, if you have Bibles on tablets, get your paper back just in case the power goes out. You will still have a set of scriptures. If you rely on GPS, buy you a paper map and put it in your vehicle just in case we run out of power. I give you all the information that I get freely. Everything that I get, I give to you guys freely. Take heed. Genesis 29 and 16. April.
Yes.
This verse right here is very important. This is very, very, very important, guys. Before I bring this out, I just want to speak on it a little bit. I want you to speak on it too as well. It's a huge situation in our community. We do not love the person we're with. We do not love the person who loves us. We love what our eyes see. We love what our eyes see. We step over the person who loves us for someone who don't give a damn about us. We hit it and quit it. We hit it and quit it. You game a girl up for a couple months, you hit it and then quit it and then call her a hoe. She a hoe. Then another dude come, game up for another couple months, hit it and quit it. Or she a hoe because she got 2 kids. She got 2 kids with 2 different baby daddies. She got to be a hoe. When are we going to take responsibility? I'm holding every man accountable. Don't lie to yourself. Because you was excited when you was hitting it. You was excited when you was trying to get it. But then when you got it, guess what? You didn't keep the laws of Yah. You probably kept that woman. But can I tell you a problem in our community? We don't do what we did in the past. No man has to pay that wedding fee. You should have to pay the father to get with the woman. If you had no money, these broke dudes shouldn't even have a woman. These broke dudes wouldn't even have a woman. If you was broke in the age of time, you wouldn't even have a woman because you got to pay for her. You have to pay the father. Imagine how many relationships would not be broken up if we followed that law. Take the man to your father. First of all, your father got to like him. Second of all, he had to have enough to pay for you. That's 2 reasons why you probably wouldn't even have no kids right now. Oh, the Old Testament is old. We don't need that no more. Shoot, it look like we'll be better off with it. We have no system for dating. We have no system for nothing. Like, why do you think a 16-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl, 14-year-old girl, 17-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, why do you think y'all have enough? You think you have enough to choose the man for yourself? Most of y'all want an older man, so you already put yourself in a disadvantage because you got a manipulative older person now. But why do you think, what's wrong with bringing him home to dad? What happened to that, guys? That ain't even a thing no more. Nobody bring they date home to dad. Let my dad and my brother see. Let my brothers and my dad see him first.
Yeah, especially if you're an older man, because dad gonna know what his intentions are.
We got to get back to that, y'all. All that was, it was a reason for that. It wasn't about control. It's not about control. What's gonna happen is your ass gonna be in control of that crazy man because you didn't bring him home and you don't have no experience to know about these crazy dudes manipulating you. You a little girl. Of course they're gonna manipulate you. Tell you everything you want to hear. Don't be somebody who poor and you got to do with a little bit of money. Now you lost your mind because he buying you a few things. But you don't have a dude there to tell you that he's just buying that to get in your drawers. You don't have nobody to tell you that. So what's gonna happen? He gonna get in your drawers. Like I said in the beginning of this video, nobody is above the program. Anybody can be tricked. You're not stupid for getting tricked. He's wicked for tricking you. That's what's going on. Pedophiles ain't just, listen, it's pedophiles and our people too. Huh? What? Huh? What y'all say? Huh? Oh, crickets. Oh, they forgot about their pedophile ass uncles at the cookouts that your mama tell you don't go over there with uncle. Where the kids at? Huh? We're not gonna be. Ain't no favoritism here. All pedophiles got to go. We're not just gonna say, oh, the pedophiles over there. No, it's pedophiles in our community too. It's pedophiles in our community too. We're gonna rid the world of all of these wicked people. We're not gonna look at a particular people and say they're wicked. All of the wicked. You got anything on that? Okay, we're gonna go Genesis 29 and 15. Then Laban said to Jacob, because you are my relative, should you therefore serve me for nothing? Tell me, what should your wage be? Now Laban had two daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah's eyes were delicate, but Rachel was beautiful of form and appearance. Now Jacob loved Rachel, so he said, I will serve you 7 years for Rachel, your younger daughter. And Laban said, it is better that I give her to you than that I should give her to another man. Stay with me. So Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and then seemingly only a few days to him, because he loved her. So he said a couple years felt like a couple days. That's another gem that I ain't catch before too. You ever caught that gem? It says Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and it seemed only like a few days to him because he loved her so much. He was so
Wow.
excited. He said a couple years just felt like a couple days.
Yeah, he long working for him.
I never noticed that thing. You
Wow.
ever notice that?
Mm-mm.
See, that's what I'm telling y'all. As you read, you get to seeing more stuff and more stuff. Okay. Then Jacob said to Laban, "Give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go in to her." And Laban said, "Gather together all the men of the place that I made to feast." Now it came to pass in the evening, and he took Leah his daughter and brought her to Jacob, and he went into her. And Laban gave his maid. So you see what Laban did right there. He made a deal to get Rachel, but instead of giving him Rachel, he gave him Leah, but it was at night and he didn't know it was Rachel. He thought it was Rachel. Did you notice that part right there?
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
So he did some sneaky stuff right there. But as you read on, it explained he like this. He didn't do nothing sneaky. He just withheld the information.
Yeah, I'm wondering how did he get that one past him?
This what I'm gonna read it. Cause
Okay.
basically what he did is it was a tradition for the older to go first.
Right, of
But
course.
he just didn't say that in the beginning. But I'm going to read it now. It says, and Laban gave him his man. Okay, so it came to pass in the morning that behold, it was Leah. And he said to Laban, "What is this you have done to me?" That's the proof that he didn't know at night. "What is this that you have done to me? Was it not for Rachel that I served you? Why didn't you give me? Why didn't you have deceived me?" And Laban said, "It must not be done so in our country to give the younger before the firstborn. Fulfill her week, and we will give you this one also for the serving which you will serve me still another 7 years." So not only that he got the 7 years and gave him the wrong daughter, he got another 7 years out of him. You see that? So he was a little dirty a little bit on that one. And I guess Jacob wanted Rachel so bad he just went through with it.
Right.
Okay. Let me continue. Um I'm gonna drop down a little bit. 1 second. You can speak on this a little bit while I find I'm gonna drop down just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, was Leah covered in some kind of way?
No, Leah, I think something was wrong with her eye. I think she had like a lazy eye or something.
No, I'm saying like for him not to know which woman was in the room with him. So I'm wondering, did she have like something to
Maybe they
wear?
was twins.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, that's a good one. Maybe. I mean, they don't say it, but
Because
maybe.
think about it. It over and over talk about twins. Like Cain and Abel were twins.
Right.
And then Esau and Jacob.
Oh,
It's talk about twins frequently. We have a lot of twins in our people. And look, I got twins, King and Noah.
oh yeah, you do.
But maybe they you know what? That's man. Yo, hey, give a hand clap for Rachel. Give a hand clap for Rachel. Because you know why? I'm so happy that I kept saying Rachel. I'm so happy because I didn't know that right there. We, and I did notice that our people constantly twins. If you got twins and anybody in the building, y'all got twins, drop the two. Drop the two in the comments. If you got twins, drop the two. Drop the two if you got twins.
Yeah,
It,
because I was trying to figure out was Jacob like drunk or something, like to not notice that it was the Leah.
and then also he probably wasn't around them like that. It ain't like nowadays when you be think about it. Nowadays they probably had sex before they even saw the father.
Mm,
he would have had Rachel. He wouldn't have to think about it because of our culture. He had to spend 14 years to get her. 7 years twice.
Leah, how you doing? I love her.
Who, Leah down there?
Yeah.
Leah. Shalom, Leah.
Joining.
You want to join, Leah? Hold on. I'll send you an invite. You can join if you want to, or you can just stay down there. It's up to you. Yeah, but so that's a good thing. Maybe she's a twin. Because why didn't he know, right? So I'm gonna have to look into that. But I think that's probably what it is. She probably was a twin. He couldn't tell the difference because she a twin. Okay. But then again, if they was twins, why would he care which one he got?
Yeah, I think they look different.
They had to look different because he one was, he wanted the one. So maybe they had the same body type. Maybe it was just late at night. He just couldn't tell. And then they did mention it was night and it was dark. So it wasn't like now today's time with street lights and stuff. It probably was dark.
Right.
I mean, if it's pitch dark, you won't know who you with. Okay. I'm gonna drop down to verse 28. Then Jacob did so. It said did so and fulfill his week. So he gave him his daughter Rachel as wife also, and Laban gave his maid Bella and daughter Rachel as a maid. And then Jacob also went into Rachel, and he also loved Rachel more than Leah. He loved Rachel more than Leah. See that? This is why polygamy wouldn't work a lot in our culture. You have to have a special situation for polygamy to work. Because of stuff like this. You're gonna love one more. And if you don't love one more, the women might have problems with each other.
Yeah.
And we're gonna read about that.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking upon polygamy in a negative way. I'm speaking upon the way we treat each other. Now, what we're reading right here, he was given Leah, and then he was given Rachel. But what we're reading here is he loved Rachel more. But it's kind of like a tricky situation because he never wanted Leah to begin with. So is it fair to be mad that he didn't want her when he never asked for her in the beginning? I'm asking you that. Like, let me ask you a question. Imagine if you wanted to marry a certain son and then the father give you another son that you didn't want. I'm trying to put myself in Jacob's. I'm trying to put myself in his. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be fair. Is he wrong for going to a man and saying I want her, and then he give him a whole different sister?
No, but as we read on with the story, actually, Leah was buried in the family tomb, so he did find that love for her, And as we know that Rachel went off and wooded, and worshiping an idol, The Most High knew who was the best fit for Jacob, even if he didn't know.
I want to take time to acknowledge everyone who's coming in and going. I really, really appreciate everyone who's tuning in. This is an episode of Word of Mouth. This is the home of truth, where we don't bite our tongue, we don't watch our mouth, and we speak the unadulterated truth. And this episode here is Torah Talk, open discussion with Miss April Flowers. And we just covering a couple things. You know, we started out in Isaiah. For those who wasn't here in the beginning, we started at Isaiah 40. Write these scriptures down. Isaiah 46:9, concerning Yah being alone with no idols around, no help. Yah alone for salvation. Then check out verse 45:5. Isaiah 45:5. Then check out Isaiah 44:6. Okay. Then we took it down to we're talking about Rachel and Leah. So with this episode of Torah Talk, we're covering different topics. You know, we also earlier we touched on homosexuality. Like and I'll reiterate what I said before. I'm not here. I don't have to tear anybody down to uplift the Most High. I don't have to tear anybody down to uplift the Most High. But we're going to speak the truth. So we're here to speak a breath of life to the dry bone out there. We're finna splash it with some of that live stream water, because this is a living stream of water. That good old Torah water. Get you some. Get you some. How you feel down there? How you feel down there, April? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just listening.
Okay, so let me finish up on this, Leah, because this is very important. Now we see here he loved Rachel more than Leah. Now we just discussed, okay, he didn't want her in the beginning, so we get that. But since you married her already, you made that commitment, now you got to get right. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Right? Okay, let's see how Jacob played it. Verse 31. When the Lord saw that Leah was unloved, he opened her womb, but Rachel was barren. Uh-oh. Do you see how y'all handle these things? When y'all realized that Leah was unloved, he opened her womb. Y'all, listen, do y'all realize the Most High love us? The Most High, it stands for justice, true justice, not the bull crap that they got in America. This is real justice. What you think we represent? We follow him. So we represent real justice. We stand up for justice. We stand up for the people who's been treated unfairly. This is what we do. So when he saw that she was unloved, every woman that's unloved, Yah, here's your pain. We're on Yah's time, not your time. Don't be silly and let your anger and hurt make you delusional and crazy. Yah hears, Yah knows everyone who's unloved, Yah feel you. Yah know. He gonna give you your heart desire.
Yeah, he gave Leah favor.
Come on. Look at Leah down there. Look. Speaking of Leah, we got a Leah on the comments. Hey, Leah, y'all, yeah, Leah, y'all open your womb up. How many kids you got, Leah? Look, much love and respect, Leah. You see how the Most High works? Because I brought out this scripture about Leah is because I kept calling April Rachel. So in my mind, I'm like, why do I keep saying Rachel? So I'm like, you know what? Let's go to Rachel. Let's go to the scripture. Right, April? There is no such thing as coincidence. Everything is with a purpose. And the purpose is to uplift the name of the Most High and to give him the glory of all of these situations. Because guess what? When your favorite athlete score a touchdown, that glory should go to God. That's why most athletes do this. Most athletes do give the glory to the Most High. After they score a touchdown or hit a home run, they do this a lot of times. Even Steph Curry used to hit his three. He used to be like, I find that interesting when I see stuff like that. Because we all the glory of the Most High. Every great thing that we do is the glory of the Most High. When you go to school and you score the highest score in the region, that's the glory of Yah. Everything. So yeah. He opened up her womb though, April. Ain't that amazing? It say, look, listen. So Leah conceived and born a son, and she called his name Reuben. For she said, the Lord has surely looked on my affliction. Now therefore my husband will love me. Then she conceived again, born a son, and said, because the Lord Yah has heard that I am unloved, he has therefore given me this son also, and also called his name Simeon. She conceived again and born a son and said, now this time my husband will become attached to me because I have borne him 3 sons. Therefore his name has been Levi. And she conceived again and born a son and said, now I will praise Yah. Therefore she called his name Judah. Then she stopped bearing. She had 4 kids back to back before Rachel had 1. You know Rachel was in her feelings about that.
Oh yes, of course.
But that was all because of, and it's like it's just it's how y'all handle things. Don't question the way y'all do things, guys. Do not question the way y'all do things because y'all is outside of time. Y'all see the end, the beginning. He see everything. So you'll never be able to judge things how he judges things because he can see the whole thing. He knows exactly what to do because he can see the whole thing. You can't see the whole thing.
Exactly.
And it's a lot more to it than that. We're not capable of comprehending the things that he's doing. Don't even try. Because if you try, you'll end up in a crazy house somewhere because your brain is not capable of containing that information. So be careful with that. It's the reason why the scriptures say, people, with all these different books and all these different philosophies and just going on, and it's endless. It's no end. Okay. You got anything else on that? You want to say on that?
No.
So, guys, love who love you. Do the right thing. Take care of your responsibilities and fulfill your commitments.
All right.
Understand this one thing, guys. Understand this one thing. Think about it like this. Every time you make somebody feel pain, you're going to have to answer for that. Okay? It's not that simple. You're going to have to explain that to the Most High. So what I would recommend you guys do is treat everybody like you want to be treated. Okay? Let me get another one. What we say we're gonna do that, Daniel? Because Daniel, Daniel, he did some. He was a very powerful brother, but the stuff that he got in trouble for, a lot of people probably would have avoided that problem. But he was completely faithful to the Most High, and just to warn you guys, when you commit yourself 100% to the Most High, danger comes, because this world is against the Most High. Why? Think about this. If you're following the scriptures and doing what you're told, if you have trouble, what does that mean that they're doing? What does that mean that they represent? Why is my video restricted? All I said was pedophiles need to go to jail. Why is I'm getting restricted? I'm just saying. And what is your purpose of restricting it? Is you restricting it to say, watch your mouth, or are you like, what's your purpose with that? I don't get it. What you think? Are they trying to tell me to shut up? What's going on here?
Maybe so. Maybe they just, I don't know. They're very sensitive with things like that.
They're sensitive about pedophiles? Ooh. Hmm. See what side you guys on. See what side you guys on. And guess what? I'm telling. As soon as I listen, I'm telling, I'm pressing 4 charges because all y'all gonna be in court. See, let me explain something to you guys. The true court is held by the Most High. You ever heard of judgment? You ever heard of a thing called judgment? Yeah, guys. Yeah. It's a thing called judgment, guys. It's a whole different thing going on there, though. It's real justice. It's not like America when you get screwed over unless you can pay a lawyer. You get a public defender who's working with the state's attorney, and then the judge. They all in cahoots to lock your butt up. And guess what? Get paid money off you each year. How much do they pay for each inmate in y'all state? How much do they pay for the inmate in your state? How much do they pay a year for an inmate in your state? Do you know? If you got a homie locked up 5 years, how much do they get for that 5 years off each human being? Is it about crime? Oh. Is it about crime? So let me ask you guys a question. April, can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
What's more lucrative as a business person? Fighting crime or locking people up for money? No, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look up how much for an inmate in Alabama. How much do the states pay the prison for an inmate in Alabama? How much do they get paid a year? I'm curious. I'm very curious. I'm gonna get a couple verses while she's doing that. I'm gonna go Exodus 20:3. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image, any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall now not bow down to them nor serve them, for I, Yah, is your Elohim, and I am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children of the third and fourth generation of those who hate me. Do you guys know that the Most High, this is how the Most High feel about it. And I just read it and I'll read it again if you don't get it. The Most High feels like this. If you have another idol, you hate him. The Most High says several times, instances where he feels that you hate him. If you do certain stuff, Most High look at it like you hate him. You don't believe me? Let me read it again. I am the Lord, your Elohim. who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohims, no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself any carved image, any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them nor serve them. For I, Yah, your Elohim, am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children of the third. Here it is right here. Of the It said, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children of the third and fourth generation of those who hate me. So as far as he's concerned, if you serve another God, you hate him. So what I want you guys to do is really, really research what you're serving and make sure that it's the Most High Yah. Okay? Because if you don't, you're going to be into idolatry. You're going to be into idol worship. Buddha, idol worship. Okay? What's April, what's that God with all the hands?
It's like an Indian thing.
So if it's not Yah, it's an idol. I'm gonna make it simple for you guys. If it's not Yah, it's an idol. We got a lot of these religions that have multiple gods. A God for every day of the year. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. A God for every day of the year, and you're supposed to worship every one of them? Like madness. It's at $87 per inmate per day. So basically, over 30,000 per year. So you mean to tell me if they lock a person up for, they can get over $100,000 out of 5 years, right? So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you again: is it more lucrative as a business person to fight crime or just lock them up? So if that's the case, so now you can start to understand what kind of money they're working with. Much love and respect, everybody coming in. Everybody coming in. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Don't worry about a heart or a tap. Please pray for me. Don't worry about a heart or a tap. Please pray for me.
Only if they're praying to the Creator alone.
Only if you plan to the Creator alone. Come. So 30,000 and I wonder how many inmates there are in the Alabama prison, so you can get an idea of what's going on here. It's a multi-million-dollar business. Prison is a multi-million-dollar business. All you gotta do is figure out how long the building was ran. Look up how many inmates from year to year. You can see that it's probably a billion-dollar operation. The imprisonment of our people. It started out as slaves. Now it's prisons. Who said slavery over? Is slavery over? Is slavery over, guys? What you think?
No, we just found another way to enslave people.
Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you this then. What's worse, plantation or prison? That's a good one, huh?
Yeah, what you think?
Prison, because it's a billion-dollar operation.
Uh,
Plantation was a multi-million-dollar operation as well. Prison is like prison is like the plantation, but we do prison is like Prison is like plantation on auto mode. Prison is like the plantation with AI helping you. So it's like you said, it's like a sophisticated plantation. You know, gates that close by themselves. You know, filled with inmates that'll kill you. And in the plantation, they weren't trying to kill each other. They were trying to escape together. In prison, they trying to kill each other. You know, we was at a time that was closer to ourselves. We're further away from ourselves now with being beat down 400 some odd years. Hey, what you expect? Because we the ones that had we the ones that, you know, what everybody else had like a what 200 some year, 200 and 300 some year head start, right? What would you say? They say we dumb niggas, but yeah, when you had 200, 300 year head start of education, I can see why you say that. But it really doesn't make sense because you still have a lot of our people excelling in school. So, and even back in slavery, we had people who were excelling in education where they shouldn't even know how to write, but they was excelling, right? So we're gonna get another one.
I'm gonna step down. My brain done went to sleep.
No problem. No problem. No problem. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you coming through. I really appreciate you coming through. We're gonna get a couple more of these no idol verses in there to let people know about this idol worship. It's very important. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I really appreciate you coming through.
Thank you. Yeah, you keep on bringing out that truth.
Con, you know, hey, you know how we do it. They can't restrict us all.
I know, right?
Con, and I definitely will reach out to you probably tomorrow. Well, today we did an all nighter. We had a slumber party. Yeah, so you get you some rest, and then we'll touch bases later, and we'll go from there.
All right, shalom.
Shalom. So we're gonna get a couple of these no idol verses, guys. We're gonna go Leviticus 19. Leviticus 19:4. Do not turn to idols, nor make yourself molten gold. I am Yah, your Elohim. And if you sacrifice or a con, so yeah. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, speak to all the congregation of the children of Israel and say to them, you shall be holy, for I, Yah, your Elohim, are holy. Every one of you shall revere his mother and his father and keep my Sabbaths. I am Yah, your Elohim. Do not turn to idols, nor make yourself multi-goals. I am Yah, your Elohim. Come. I'm gonna go, we're gonna go Leviticus. We're gonna go 26. Leviticus 26:1. We're gonna go Leviticus 26:1, guys. We're gonna go Leviticus 26:1. Then we're gonna get a couple more in there. Shalom, shalom. Much love and respect. Everybody coming and going. Everybody coming and going. I really appreciate you guys. Much love and respect. I'm gonna send a couple follows. Krishan Hiller. Much love and respect to you. Luxury Lena. Much love and respect to you, Luxury Lena. Much love, Miss Campbell. 123. Much love and respect. Much love and respect, Baby Ghost. Much love and respect. Yo, much love and respect.
What are you up to?
What am I up to? Well, I'm going over these scriptures. You call me in the let me tell you a scripture. Let me take before you leave. Listen, Before you leave, I want to say one thing to you guys. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Much love and respect to you, your family, and I pray that the Most High give you happiness and success in your life.
Thank you.
I'm gonna send you a follow as well.
Yes, sir.
Much love and respect to you guys. Huh?
You, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for joining.
Always. Thank you. I like your hat.
Thank you, thank you. Howdy, howdy.
Listen, brother Barry, Western Arizona. You know,
Where are you at?
we're in Arizona.
So, Arizona. Is it really dry there? How's the heat?
We out in the Wild West, baby. It was 73 today, and we were in the pool. So.
Nice, nice, nice. So, with you, like, what's your guys' name?
I'm Cam. I'm Z.
Cam and Z. Nice. Z, where you from, Z?
We're from Arizona.
Born and raised?
Yes, sir.
Nice, nice, nice. I'm in Illinois. So we do here in Illinois. So we do the we got a line dance. We might be in the city near you soon. You ever did line dancing?
We don't, but there is a big country bar here, and where they do that at. Everybody likes to line dance.
So basically, I do the camera work. We have a line dance instructor here. Her name is Janette Mitchell. And when I get off of here, I'll find your page and I'll post some of her information. She basically sometimes she'll go to Arizona, she'll come to Arizona, put on classes and stuff like that. So yeah, like we're into that stuff. That's why you see me with my cowboy hat. I like to, you know, I'm into different type of cultures, fashion. Me being born in Chicago, I'm big on fashion. So and then I like to nowadays. See, I'm 42 years old. Y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all younger. But nowadays, you know what they do, guys? All they do is take old school stuff and make it cool again.
But that's because history repeats itself. Everything goes in cycles.
You look. Let me. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you a quote that's from the scriptures that you probably never knew that was from the scriptures that you've probably heard before. Oh, you ever heard the saying, "There's nothing new under the sun"?
I have not.
You heard that? It's from a person named King Solomon. You ever heard that name? King Solomon was supposed to be the most wisest man ever to be born. But that's one of the things he said. Nothing new under the, because he knew that everything repeats itself. Like think about it. Back in the day when I was like when my grandparents was living, they wore bell bottoms. Now what they wear now? Flare jeans. Same thing. And then it's gonna go right back to tight jeans. like like when I was young, the basketball players wore little ass shorts. What they wear now? Think about it. so like even though I go over the scriptures and teach the scriptures, I'm not a Christian and I don't do it in a religious way. I'm just a spiritual person.
I feel that. I understand. I was born and raised on it. My daddy's in like a cult. My daddy's in
what's your do you know what's the name of it?
IUIC.
Oh, IUIC. So you say that's a cult?
I'm not saying it's all bad, but I am saying there's some foundations that are weird. You know, one of their founding members did behead a woman. So.
Whoa, wait a minute. You said the founding member beheaded a woman?
One of the founding members.
What's his name?
They don't like to talk about it. I'll show you.
Yeah, that's
Google it right now.
okay. So another thing that I do here, I'm big on speaking against abuse. So like me, I'm kind of similar to the way they teach the Bible, but a little different. So with me, I'm more stick with the Old Testament, and they just do both, the old and new. So I'm more a person of the old school style. But I do have a lot of love and respect for people in there. Some people just don't know no better. But but beheading a woman, hold on now, and look, guess what? See, this is how the Most High works. When y'all came on here, I, I I'm not a person to judge people, but it's the reason why you came on here to share the story right here. Cause you know what?
They try to distance themselves from this, but he was a deacon. He was a deacon. I believe he was a deacon.
What was the woman name?
That's crazy. They literally say she got lost to a cult. Joy Morgan. Joy Morgan.
Joy Morgan. If anybody know about this story of Joy Morgan, put it in the comment. Wow. They killed that girl?
Well, one of them did. He got real jealous. So you're not, he was like a deacon or a higher up. And obviously they teach on the foundations of following all of the Old Testament like laws. And so he got jealous of this woman who was having, it sounds like fornication, right? So he was already outside of what he was supposed to be in.
Right.
And they tried to distance themselves from it. But, I grew up where women weren't allowed to wear pants. I grew up where women had no identity. You were what your husband was, you were what your father was.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
Okay. Now, can I ask you a question? And anything that you don't want to answer, that's fine. And of course, I don't mean any offense. I don't want to get too personal. Do you think the way that the cult was, and do you think the way that they pressured you, forced you away from that lifestyle?
In some ways, I think that, like I said, it's not all bad. It taught my dad a lot more compassion, and there's some good things. There's always good things, like a lot of community stuff. But I don't think they're fully wrong, but I also don't think that they. I think people pick and choose what they want to use.
People 100% pick and choose.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. Having a dad that raised you in the truth. Well, I will say this. I ain't gonna say the truth. I don't like to say it that way. Having a dad that taught you this to brought you up in the scriptures.
I mean, you have a true name as your name listed, Yahweh. I see that. So yeah, because we say Yahweh Shai.
Right.
So I do see that. So I know you understand a little bit, but I think it's good for him. I don't think that, like, me and my cousin were raised, and then we both have foundations of it, morals that are always going to be there because of it, but we definitely also see life differently,
So let me ask you one more question. What would you say that your current conclusion of this spiritual stuff is?
I listen to the universe. Energy never dies. So the only real thing to me is I know energy is here. So there's always going to be energy carried from people here before us, from people here after us. So the energy, there's something more than me, but I don't know what that is. To me, I'm like almost all religions in a way are all the same. They pretty much almost say the exact same thing. And it's pretty much just treat people right and treat people kind of how you would want to be treated. And pardon my language, but don't be a piece of shit.
Right.
Is basically kind of what, just live morally sound. Like, because I'm also a very spiritual person. I grew up in the Catholic Church, but I kind of converted more to paganism as I got older, and I went to Sunday school and everything like that, but I just feel like a lot of it, again, people pick and choose what they want to use and what they don't want to use, and the Bible and everything is more of like a guidance on how you should live your life, not to take everything word by word, verbatim, verbatim. It's more just to help you and help guide you through certain things, but at the end of the day, their own person, and everyone makes their own decisions, and everybody knows the difference between right and wrong, and it's up to you to make that decision. Well, you know, at the end of the day, like they does say, church is for the lost. It says that's like, you know, temples are for the lost, church is for the lost. So if you're lost, it's not bad to turn to something that has strong morals, but just don't fuck people over. Don't be a bad fucking person.
Yeah, and you know, I want to say this as well. I think both of you guys have a good head on your shoulders. I think that you guys you'll have a lot of success in life and have happiness in life. And don't 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 worry about the past. You know what I'm saying? Stay within the present. Like you said, be a good person. And I truly believe that we'll all figure it out. Because I don't have it figured out. I don't think that I'm smarter than nobody. I don't think that I'm closer to salvation than nobody. I'm just a person that's trying to do my best as well.
Because, like, I've read the Satanic Bible, and it even says, like, you know, don't do harm to women, don't do harm to children. And in a way, it's like, wouldn't you rather have somebody to punish those type of people and those types of like wrongdoers, or would you like them just to be welcomed into
See,
the gates of eternity?
my job is to explain the scriptures. Like for instance, let me explain this to you. I have friends who don't believe in the Most High. I have friends who, well, I ain't gonna say friends. I have people that I talk to because I don't judge. I don't shut anybody out. Anybody who anybody who comes to me for information, I try to be there for them. So you know, I try to, you know, because I remember the time when I didn't know what I know now. I got a bad back pass. I used to gang bang. I used to be in the streets. So I can't look at no one. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at nobody and be like, you know what I'm trying to say, though, guys.
And I've seen in double shit people won't even do within a lifetime. You know what's crazy is I was raised in a cult religiously, but they didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. What's your name again? What's y'all name again?
I'm Cam, she's
Z. Zion. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Everything that you went through, it wasn't for now. It's for the future.
right.
Everything that we go through, even bad stuff, is to strengthen us. Cause guess what? We're not dumb enough to fall for that mistake again, right? But you know what I was talking about earlier? See, the thing about it is I'm like a person's dad or granddad. I'm gonna say a whole bunch of stuff you don't like, but you know it's true. Like for instance, you know what I was talking about earlier? One of the sisters, her name is April Flowers. We was talking about a scripture where a guy was promised a woman that he wanted, and he didn't get that woman. He got another woman, and he was mistreating her. And you know what? You know what God did as a result? He closed down the woman's womb that he wanted, and he opened up the womb that he didn't want and was mistreating. And the one that he wanted couldn't have no kids.
Exactly. I remember that story. I learned about that as a kid.
That's what I'm talking about, Z. Everything you learned, it wasn't like in vain. It didn't just go away. It got stored away for when you need it.
It wasn't all bad. Like I said, everybody forms their own ideas, but I do think like a lot of good came out of it. It wasn't all bad. Like I just kind of more so, I wouldn't say left the church because I still go every once in a while, but it's more so of the fact that like, you know, Jesus hung out with the pimps. Jesus hung out with the prostitutes, you know, with the like gangbangers and stuff. And it even says, correct me if I'm wrong, either in the Old or New Testament, but don't go to the temples. You know, you pray in your private place because that's where God is. God doesn't give a, like, he doesn't care how.
You know what church is? Church is what we're doing right now. Mm-hmm. When two or more are gathered together in agreement, yes, that's church. See, Z, let me tell you something, Z. You are a very powerful person, Z. You're destined for. I'm gonna tell you something. The things that you're destined for, you're not gonna want. But it's not. You're not gonna have a choice. You got to do it anyway, Z. You're not gonna want to, but you got to do it anyway. You know why? Because if it wasn't for you, you wouldn't know it.
There's a lot I would not want to do, but done anyway. You know, I'm doing pretty good on that. So.
But you got to understand, this stuff might happen when you're 60. It might not happen now. And trust me, you're so smart and you're so intelligent. You're gonna be like a completely different person in 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Both of you, both of you, both of you. It's like y'all gotta understand something. It's not always about right now because you're building yourself. That's why you think people my age tell people like y'all take your time. Because you know why? You got some creepy ass old dude that's trying to fucking take advantage of you and steal your time. Don't deal with that stuff. And I'm not saying because some relationships are good with younger women that's a little bit younger than your guy. So that's not just a bad thing. I'm talking about the creeps. Like don't like it's people that prey on your because with you two it won't work so well because y'all smart, but they're gonna think y'all just dummies because you're young, not knowing that they run into somebody who experienced in ways that they don't understand. So, but all I would say to you guys is follow your spirit, follow your spirit. I'm really confident that you guys are gonna be where you need to be at. You know, I can see, I can feel a good vibe from you guys because you gotta think about it. Life will make you mean.
It happens.
So, but guess what? The sun come back out. The sun come back out. It be raining. What they say when the rain it pours,
Yes, yeah.
the sun gonna come back out. So don't worry about now so much. This that's why I never judge people. Because do do I honestly think one conversation is gonna make a person change their whole life structure? That's not even. But that's not realistic or fair.
It's not, but it can.
It can happen, but I'm not. I don't say the words that I say for that. I say the words because I care. I care about y'all. I care about people.
Yes, sir.
Like when you care about people, you don't cut it off. You care about people. You don't care about a people. You care about people. You
Exactly.
don't cut it off. I cut it off with people that's bad. Anybody who come to me in love, I give it back to them. You know. So I just what I say to you guys, y'all got a great spirit and mind on y'all. Stay yourself. Az, you're gonna be like Jonah.
Thank you.
The Lord gonna listen. You you know what's funny? I'm one of the brothers who believe that women can speak their mind. A lot of people in those camps, they don't believe in it.
No, they don't. They
I
don't.
I do believe. Did you just see? I was on with a sister just now.
Mm-hmm.
I let women speak their mind, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Z. The Most High might have put you through the whole situation for out of that whole camp, you might be the one to show them. You know what? What you guys were saying wasn't all the way right. You wouldn't pay me the mind and give me the attention. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna speak against y'all. And sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad. Because think about it. That might be your only motivation to get back in the scriptures. I'm gonna get back in the scriptures to show y'all don't know what the heck y'all talking about. It's not the scripture. Think about it. And your this can I tell you what I feel in my spirit from UZ? I feel like you don't feel the scriptures are wrong. They're saying it wrong. They're representing it wrong. That's what I feel from you.
At the core, it's not wrong. Like the morals aren't bad. In a way, I feel like that's why a lot of people don't want to say that they believe in this or they believe in that because they don't want to be categorized and yeah, they don't want to put in. I don't want to be put in a place with nobody because of what I believe in. You know, I believe in what I believe in because I am the way I am. Because it's like how there's good Christians and how there's bad Christians and how there's good Catholics and how there's bad Catholics. A lot of people, I feel like, don't want to admit to being like Christian or like whatever religion they are, because they don't want to get the hypocrite of, well, this and this, because somebody saw something in the news about something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's about it's it's a lot about being humble and being able to tell. So I'm in a position where you guys can tell me you're wrong about something, and I actually be like, really, and listen to you guys, because I don't think I'm smart. I'm not in the smart man competition. I'm just trying to learn and get better.
Every moment of your life, no matter how old you is, you're always going to be learning something. And if you aren't learning things, then you're never growing, and there's a problem.
Come.
And that's again like a way why I converted into paganism, because like Valhalla is more like you're your own god in a way. Like you're responsible for your actions, your accountability of what you do in your life. You know, it's not I'm gonna tell you follow these rules and you have to live by this way on how I tell you how to live. It's I'm gonna let you choose your path and you choose how you.
I can give you a great example of how the Most High look at us. He look at us like kids. So basically, it's like okay, like a baby. If you have an infant that just learned how to walk, right? They don't understand that this bleach will kill them, but they do understand that they could drink it. So although that they're smart with common sense and just gifts from birth, they're not. We gotta watch it with this bleach. That's like us. Yes, we know certain things, just natural common sense, but it's certain things you would never know. Like for instance, if you have a little daughter, she's not smart enough to know that this creep right here is trying to do something. All he needs is a lollipop. That's all he needs. So even though we're born with certain stuff, we still have to teach them the things as they grow. Like this is another thing I was talking about earlier. I was like I kind of was getting real mad and going through a rant because I was just thinking, I was going over some stuff and I was just asking myself, why do kids in grammar school need to know about sex? What's the point? And then I was like, because they restricted me. Because I'm like, I be talking about the pedophiles, I be talking about Epstein, I be talking about the Jews. I don't give a damn. My mouth is crazy. My mouth is crazy. I don't want to get you guys in trouble because I don't care. I don't respect that type of. I don't condone that behavior. And ain't nobody finna make me watch my mouth. You're gonna have to come and knock my head off or something. I'm one of them kind. And I try to, this it gets me kind of mad, guys, because I actually care about this stuff. You got people that like right now. When I look up on top of my thing, it's restricted right now. They won't even let everybody see my stuff right now. I've been on 900 likes for an hour. So it's like I don't care because I can't control it, but I'm not gonna watch my mouth. But it's just like what I was saying earlier, like the stuff that they do. I get so upset. And like I was talking about with the kids. Why are they talk like I saw some on social media where the lady was like they was teaching the kids homosexual stuff in school. It was like a third grade, fourth grade. Why do they need to know that? And that's why I got flagged because I started talking about pedophiles. I said, I guess the pedophiles trying to recruit. And if you got it, listen, if you have little kids, watch who you let babysit them.
My thing is though, because like I have friends who are like transgender and stuff. My whole thing with the kids is like they shouldn't know about that type of stuff or like even gay and stuff till they're at least middle school, high school. Because like I grew up in public school
Mm-hmm.
and like and I always grew up with kids who are gay and like stuff. But it's like it wasn't pushed upon us. It was kind of just like it just was like kind of all just new. I think everybody has like very wrong. Like I think there's definitely like a break in how the older generations look at it or think about what we went through, but it's not what they think it is. Because again, and it never has been what they thought it was. It is the whole point on like why are you so worried about little boys kissing boys and little girls kissing girls? Because children don't know anything about that until.
That's my thing. My thing is, I wouldn't give a damn if they were straight or gay. They shouldn't be having sex at all anyway. They fucking too young. Focus on school. But okay, so when I was talking about the homosexual thing earlier, I was saying that this is what I was saying. Because like I'm one of the few people who I don't agree with it. Because I think it's fair that people tell people their stance. I don't tell people my stance to be disrespectful and hurt people's feelings. I tell people my stance so moving forward we won't have any weird conversations. I know how to talk to people and I don't have to be nasty and mean with people. You know what I'm talking about? But my whole thing was I have conversation with them. They don't hate me. I have conversation with me and they tell me the truth. Just like how she said that woman got beheaded. Like it's a lot of that stuff comes from being abused. If you ask 10 people who are homosexual, ask them have they ever been molested. And I'm not trying to be mean. I feel this. Can I tell you how I feel? The truth make you feel better.
And then again, because I'm spiritual and I've read a lot of books, in Wicca, it says that people who are transgender, because we live multiple lives, we have every person lives more than one life,
Right.
or not. People who are transgender are still connected to their past life. So in their past life, they probably were male or they probably were female, depending if you're a transgender male or a transgender female. And they still feel more connected to that life than the life that they're living right now. If that makes sense.
I understand that concept there. In the scripture, it speak about coming back too, but it's more like if you're a woman, you come back as like for instance, you ever notice that some of the kids seem like they have an old soul? You be like, man, this kid acting like grandma, or you know what I'm saying? So in the scripture, it said you come back in your family. So like when you separate your body, when you come back, you'll be like your great 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 granddaughter. And it's in the family tree. It stays in the family. That's as far as I was taught. But it's like I told you before. If you have friends that's transgender or if you have friends that's homosexual, have deep conversations with them. Y'all friends. They're not gonna think nothing of you asking them. I just ask them about their past. Because this like I'm not a person that's trying to tear people down and make people feel bad. The truth, when you ever heard the saying, the truth will set you free? That's the truth. That's a real statement. Just imagine the people who living in the closet their whole life. That's a terrible feeling. Your whole family turn their back on you. I'm not trying to be mean. This is the reality. Think about how many people who live that lifestyle. They don't. They. How many years have they say hi to their mom? How many years have they went back home? They basically go away. They basically, what some of them do that I know. They completely abandon their family and have a new life with their lover.
I have a family friend, and he disowned his son when his son came out as gay.
Now, can I ask you a question? What do you think is worse? Losing your family? I'm just asking. What do you think is worse? Losing your family or losing a relationship?
I feel like if it's a toxic relationship, no matter who it is, mother, grandma, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, toxic is toxic. And you should use the excuse, oh, well, they're your mom, or well, they're your, so and so. If they're hurting you, then end the relationship because it's better for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like at the end of the day, your child is your child,
Mm-hmm.
and you should never abandon your child, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, if they are gay or whatever they choose to love, as long as they're treated right and they are loved at the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
Okay, let me ask you this: Is 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 dating somebody? If dating somebody will cause conflict with your family, is that a toxic relationship? Is that toxic?
In a way that can show that your family's toxic, because if that person you're dating hasn't done anything to be like disrespectful or give any reason for your family to dislike them, and they just meet them and right off the bat dislike them, I feel like that's your own family's toxicity, because my family can also be that way. If you don't portray yourself, or if you don't seem like you're one of us, they will clown you, they will bag on you, and they do not care how your feelings are at the end of the day.
Do you think you can convince your great grandparents?
Mm, yes, in a way. My family, because my family, well, my dad's side of the family is originally from Mexico, and how we ended up here was because one of my greats, a woman was kidnapped. Well, not sorry, was raped by an African American, and at the time in Mexico, she was light skinned, and that was very frowned upon. She could have been killed for that, and my
Mm.
family helped.
Wait, so you saying in Mexico around that time being light skinned could get you killed? So basically being black can get you killed.
And having a kid with somebody who was dark skinned.
So so you saying at that time if a Mexican had a kid with a black kid, then you'll get killed.
Mm.
Whoa.
You could get killed for it.
But do you know anything about so your people from Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been there? Do you know anything about the history of Mexico?
I personally have not been there, but a
Okay.
lot of my family has.
It's weird because from the information that I get from people that live there, the Aborigines was black. The original Mexicans was black.
It is, and again, a lot of it has to do with religion
Mm-hmm.
and beliefs. Upon that reason, that's why it's like, again, people kind of pick and choose what they choose to.
But do you know why I brought that up? Because for some reason people like to talk about what's different about us. They don't ever nobody talk about what's the similarity part.
Right. And
Like why do people focus so much on the differences?
honestly, I feel like a lot of it is people are scared of the unknown. They're scared of certain things that they may not have been taught. So a lot of it is, I would say, how you're grown up. If you're grown up sheltered and unaware that, like, there's certain people out in the world, or there's people who are different out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
If you grew up with a silver spoon your whole life and just kind of been around like people who don't have any disabilities or anything, and then you meet somebody in a wheelchair, it's very much a like culture shock
Mm-hmm.
in a way. So I feel like a lot of it just has to do with a lot of people's upbringings, and if they're not formulated or like introduced to things that are different and people that are different and like different cultures while growing up, then when they do see it for the first time, they don't know how to react to it.
That makes sense. I feel that. I feel that. I just, I like to talk to I'm not a person who um just only talk to people who believe exactly what I believe. I like to talk to people like you guys and just, everyone, because you're not going to get the truth for just one person. You're not going to get the truth from just one group of people. It's going to be a collective, just information from everywhere. Because believe it or not,
Their own perspectives and receive information.
Yes. And believe it or not, I actually, you guys helped me get better tonight. And I really, really appreciate you guys for taking time to talk to me.
No problem.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
all of us Gen Zers are bad.
No, hey, look, it's way more good than bad. They say listen. I did this video. I do streaming too. I'm Yahoo Dot on Xbox. So I was streaming, right? And at the end of my stream, because I had a video with these young dudes, right? And I basically was like, I'm calling them nephew and they calling me unc, right? So at the end of the video, I basically was like, I'm rocking with the YNs. I said, you know what? You know why people my age don't mess with the YNs? Because they scared. I said, see, I got that same spirit that they got. See, I'm ready to fight too. I said, but you know what? They don't mess with the YNs because they scared of y'all. I said that's little bro now.
And I feel like a lot of older people fail to realize that a lot of us were born after 9/11, so it was like a whole different world. We grew up having to go to assemblies every single month on
Right.
school shooters.
Mm-hmm.
We've had to,
Right. That's, you know what? That's a good point. That's a really good point.
So it's like we grew up in a whole different world, than the older generation. Yes, you guys had a lot more freedom, but realize why you guys had a lot more freedom. That was before 9/11. That was before a lot of stuff had happened.
Yeah, I mean, I would say this. We all had our own challenges, but see, that's up to me. I don't deal with that type of stuff because to me, that's just a form of separation.
Right.
They want to separate the old from the young. Oh, your skin is bright. My skin is dark. Just like in Mexico. You knew that wasn't right in Mexico. Like, why you wanna obviously they love each other. They had a baby together. Leave it, like, what the hell? But guess what? And every Mexican household, they have relatives. If they go far enough back, they probably have black relatives.
Yeah, I have black cousins.
Yeah, so
I have cousins who are
Blaxican. I like that, Blaxican. You said that's what y'all call them?
Yeah.
And y'all never know. So like I said, we do the line dancing. We do a lot of different stuff too. You never know. I might be in Arizona soon. You never know. I invite you guys out to a line dance. If I come to Arizona and I see this baby ghost, who page is this?
This is my page.
What's your page?
9 inches deep in your pee.
Where's your find me so I can follow you back. Because listen, Z, I want to keep track of you, Z, because I guarantee you're gonna continue to step up into your greatness. Z funny. Listen. This is supposed to be a scripture educational video. But but on these ones, I allow people to join. Most of mine, I don't let people join. This one particular, I let people join because it's about it. I love to network with people, and then it's not everything that I do is for the betterment of myself and my people. But these type of videos with you guys and y'all, the things that you have to say today is very important. And I really appreciate y'all, seriously.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
yes. So I'm gonna get back to my lessons. Thank y'all for coming through.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Check my page too. Goes check my page. And Z, send me the follow. Z, I'll follow you back. Okay, baby. I think oh yeah, I already followed you. I followed you already, Ghost. All right, Ghost.
Thank you, sir. You have a good rest of your night.
All right. Okay, let me get back to this. I got a couple more verses before I go, guys. We're gonna go to Psalms. I got a couple more before I go, guys. Psalms. Much love and respect, Ghost. Much love and respect, Z. Appreciate y'all coming through. We have to come together. Let's gather together, people. Gather together. Old, young, everybody. Let's gather together. There's no old, no young. There's no smart, no dumb. There's only uh, there's only disobedient and obedient. Okay? There's no old or young. There's no smart or dumb. There's only obedient and disobedient. Get on the good side of Yah. Be obedient. And just like Z said, do your own research. You see what she said? The camp leader, this deacon in IUIC killed the young woman and cut her head off. We're gonna do some research. Anybody who got more information on that, hit me up. I would love to interview the person of the relatives so we can get some more information on that and bring some clarity to that situation. I'm gonna go Psalms. I'm gonna go Psalms 86 and 10. Psalm 86 and 10, guys. This has been an episode of Word of Mouth, Torah Talk. Shout out to April Flowers for joining me. Shout out Baby Ghost and Z for joining me. I really appreciate y'all. Much love and respect for everybody who tuned in. Yeah. Superman. Much love and respect, Superman. Much love and respect, Famous. True Mom, much love and respect. You love your girlfriend. I love my girlfriend. Much love and respect. He loves his girlfriend. Jazzy Brown, much love and respect. Much love and respect, everybody. Domestic violence. Much love and respect, everybody. Everybody for coming in. Miss Bands. Hayes. Much love, everybody, for coming in. If I didn't speak your name, apologies. Please forgive me. Much love and respect to everybody who tuned in. Whether if you came, you went, you stayed, much love and respect. Kitty, much love and respect. Asian K, appreciate you coming through. Jazz, appreciate you coming through. Much love and respect for everybody who came through and stopped through. This is another episode of Word of Mouth. It's your boy Yahudah. Praise Yah. We're going to get this verse in. Let's go to Psalms 86. Meet me there. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. Psalms 86 and 10. Psalms 86 and 10. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Beat me there, guys. Much love and respect, everybody coming in. Much love and respect. We're going to go Psalms 86 and 10. For you are great and do wondrous things. You alone are Elohim. Teach me your ways, O Lord. Yah. I will walk in your truth. Unite my heart to fear your name. I will praise you, O Yah, my Elohim, with all my heart, and I will glorify your name forevermore. For great is your mercy towards me, and you have delivered my soul from the depths of Sheol. O Elohim, the proud have risen against me, and a mob of violent men have sought my life, and have not set you before them. But you, O Lord, are Elohim, full of compassion and generous, long-suffering and abundant in mercy and truth. O turn me and have mercy on me. Give me strength to your servant, and save the son of your maidservant. Show me a sign for good, that those who hate me may see it and be ashamed, because you, Yah, have helped me and comforted me. Come. And with that, I bid everybody out there a shalom. Much love and respect for everybody coming through. This has been an episode of Word of Mouth. And we was touching on Torah Talk, open discussion. Much love and respect to April Flowers for coming through. Much love and respect for Ghost, Baby Ghost. Much love and respect to Z. Much love and respect for everybody who tuned in. Major shout out to my co-host, Devon Yahweh out in the Caribbean Islands in St. Vincent. Shout out Sweet 704. Benny Smith. Benny Smith Jr., much love and respect. Tony Capasso, much love and respect. My boy Hugo, much love and respect, Hugo. Shout out Jonette Mitchell. If you want to get some line dance classes, hit me up, hit my inbox up. We're in Decatur, Illinois. We will come to a city near you. Hit me up if you want to get line dance classes. Line dance classes. Get your cowboy hat, get your fans, and get your boots on the ground. You hear me? Appreciate y'all coming. And with that, I bid y'all shalom.